Hello. My name is Rahul. Right. Today, demo lecture is on the glycolysis. Do you know that glycolysis? Glycolysis is a process. It is a metabolic process. Various metabolic processes are involved in the cell. That is carbohydrate metabolism, protein metabolism, and fatty acid metabolism. The glycolysis is a common pathway for all the metabolic reactions. So, and also this glycolysis is involved in both anaerobic organisms and aerobic organisms. It is a common pathway, common metabolic pathway for both the organisms, anaerobic and aerobic organisms. Right? Glycolysis. This glycolysis is means glyco means glucose, whereas lysis means breakdown. Breakdown of what? Glucose. Breakdown of glucose molecule. Right. This pathway is also called as EMP pathway. EMP pathway. EMP, why it is called as EMP pathway? It has been discovered by the three physiologists, plant physiologists, that it is the EMP. E stands for embedding, and M stands for Mayerhof, P stands for Paramus. Right. These are the three scientists have described this glycolytic pathway. This pathway involves a series of 10 steps of reactions. Series of 10 steps reactions. They are mediated by various 10 different types of enzymes. Right, 10 different types of enzymes are involved, and various energy molecules are produced and utilized in this process. Right, glycolysis. In this glycolysis, the glucose partial oxidation of glucose molecule undergoes glycolysis. That finally forms what? Two molecules of pyruvic acid, and those two molecules of pyruvic acid is a 3-carbon compound. It is a glucose is a 6-carbon compound. This one molecule of glucose converts into the two molecules of 3-carbon compound pyruvic acid in this step. Right. The way this 10 step, though this pathway consisting of 10 steps. Now we are going to learn those 10 steps one by one. Okay, right. In those 10 steps, the first step is starts from the glucose. Now this glucose is converted into glucose 6 phosphate. This reaction is known as phosphorylation. Phosphorylation means addition of phosphate group to what? This glucose molecule. This is mediated by enzyme called what? Hexokinase. Okay, this enzyme helps the addition of a 1 phosphate from ATP to this ATP is converted to ADP. Do you know ADP? ATP means what? Adenosine triphosphate, whereas ADP means adenosine diphosphate. Now one inorganic phosphate is added in the phosphorylation reaction and finally forms what? Glucose 6 phosphate. Now this glucose 6 phosphate glucose 6 phosphate is converted into, in second step, this glucose 6 phosphate is converted into fructose 6 phosphate. Fructose and glucose both are 6-carbon compound. Due to the isomerization reaction, this glucose is converted into the fructose. So this reaction is called isomerization reaction. Enzyme is what? Isomerase enzyme. Right. Next, then this fructose is again undergoes reaction, that is phosphorylation. In this phosphorylation, what happens? Addition of one more phosphate group from ATP. ATP. This ATP converts into what? ADP. Where this addition of phosphate occurs, the glucose fructose is having of 6 carbons. Primarily, the first phosphate is added at the what? 6th carbon. Now this second phosphorylation reaction, the phosphate group adds at the first position. Now finally forms fructose 1,6 bisphosphate is formed. Fructose 1,6 bisphosphate is formed in the phosphorylation reaction. Now after this formation of this fructose 6 phosphate, this fructose 6 phosphate undergoes a cleavage reaction and splits into 3 carbon compound. This single glucose molecule splits into 2 molecules. Those are, first is G3P and DHAP. G3PP means what? Glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. DHAP means what? Dihydroxy acetone phosphate. Those two are 3 carbon compounds. Those two are what? 3 carbon compound. Now satisfied. Now those 3 plus 3, that's 6. Right. Now this cleavage reaction is done in the presence of enzyme called as aldolase enzyme. Aldolase enzyme cleaves this single fructose into the G3P and DHA. Now in this reaction, also one next reaction, what happens? This DHAP and this DHAP converts into the G3P in the presence of TPI. TPI means what? Triose phosphate isomerase. This triose phosphate isomerase converts DHAP into G3P. Right. G3P, this G3P, DHAP is converted. Now finally the 2 molecules of G3P has been formed. So now these 2 molecules of G3P undergoes oxidation reaction. Oxidation reaction where G3P, 2 molecules of G3P is converted into, that is 1,3 bisphosphoglycerate. 1,3 phosphoglycerate. In this process, phosphoglycerate, this is a process where the NADH, another type of NADH is formed from the NAD plus. This NAD plus is converted into NADH plus. Right. NADH plus and 2 molecules of NADH plus is formed. Right. This is the oxidation. This oxidation reaction is done in the presence of enzyme phosphoglycerate enzyme. Phosphoglycerate enzyme. This again next, this 1,3 bisphosphate is again converted into this finally forms into what? 3-phosphoglycerate. 3-phosphoglycerate. What in this step what happens? Dephosphorylation. Dephosphorylation means what? Removal of phosphate group from the compound. Where what happens in this step? The enzyme which helps the enzyme, which is the enzyme, that is phosphorylase. Phosphorylase kinase enzyme. Kinase enzyme is formed. This kinase enzyme, what it does? This removes the first position of phosphate from the 1,3 bisphosphate, finally forms 3-phosphoglycerate. Now this second step. Next step what happens? The position of phosphate converts into the second position. That is what it forms for 2-phosphoglycerate. glycerate is formed. This step is called as interconversion. Interconversion step. This is called as interconversion step. In this interconversion step, what this third position phosphate is converted into second position. Right. This is mediated by the mutase enzyme called as mutase. Right. Next, finally, this 2-phosphoglycerate is there, no? 2-phosphoglycerate. Now it undergoes dehydrogenation. Dehydrogenation means what? Removal of H2O means water from this compound. Removal of H2O. What it forms? 2-phosphoglyceromutase. 2-phosphoglyceroenolase. Right. 2-phosphoenol pyruvate. 2-phosphoenol pyruvate is formed. This 2-phosphoenol pyruvate undergoes finally a last, that is dephosphorylation, where removal of ATP, removal of phosphate, inorganic phosphate from the, and this ADP converts into the 2 molecules of ATP. Here 2 molecules of ATP is formed. 2 molecules of ATP is formed, and finally the 2 molecules of pyruvate or pyruvic acid. Pyruvic acid is formed. This is the overall 10 steps in the glycolysis. So this is the what are those 10 steps are involved in the glycolysis process. Okay. Next, then now what is the net energy gained in the glycolysis? This is the final, that is net energy. What is the net energy? What we have gained from this overall glycolysis process? First is of 2 molecules of pyruvate, and second is 2 molecules of ATP, and finally 2 molecules of NADP. 2 molecules overall there are completely 4 molecules were formed. 2 molecules are utilized in the reaction 1 and 3. So ultimately the net gain is of 2. So 2 ATP, 2 NADP, and 2 pyruvic acid. Okay, right. This is the one. Next step is of Krebs cycle. Right.